Hello students, today we are going to start Unit 2, Chapter 2. The chapter name is Forms of Business Organization. Now, there are different forms of business organization we will see here, okay, which exist in India. First one is sole proprietorship. How many forms are there? 5 total. First one is sole proprietorship. Second one comes as partnership. Third one, if you will see, it is Hindu undivided family business. Fourth one is cooperative society, and the fifth one is company. Now the first one we will deal with that first. See, sole proprietorship. Meaning of sole proprietorship. See, a person is standing alone. So by the word, by that image, sole means single. Proprietorship here means what? Owner. Means a single person who is the owner. So see the meaning. Sole means what? Single, and proprietorship means ownership. Means he is alone the owner of the particular business. No one can interfere in that business. It means only one person, an individual, is the owner of the business. How many person? Only one person. Thus the business organization in which a single person owns, means a single person will be the owner. He will manage all the dealings which he have to do with the outsiders and control all the activities of the business. Whatever activities are being there, like to make payment, to get the money from outsiders, and to set up a business, set up different kinds of you can say business. So all the things will be in one person hand only, is known as what? Sole proprietorship form of business organization. The individual who owns and runs the sole proprietorship is known as what? Sole proprietor or sole trader. He is the person who is standing alone. That person will be termed as sole trader. And sole proprietorship means it is a kind of business organization. Okay, so have you understood first what is the meaning of sole proprietorship? Like for example, if you take in your home only, nowadays if you have opened a shop near your home or in your home only, in a room that is vacant, and in that only you have opened a shop and you are selling the products from there, so that is also a business only. Nowadays people are doing, sitting at home and doing the business. So who is that owner of that business? You are alone the owner of the business. That also can be told as what? Sole proprietorship business. Okay, single person have to control the business and run as per his views. Okay, next comes is characteristics of sole trade. So what are the characteristics? You can see a single person, single ownership. Who is the owner of that particular shop, which I have discussed in example? He is the alone person. So who is having the whole ownership of that particular shop is only one person. No one can come in between. Okay. Second one is no sharing of profit and loss. So can an outsider can come and tell you that give me this much profit, 50% profit, or I will share your loss? No one can tell this. So here the second feature is no sharing of profit and loss. A profit and the losses will not be shared with the outsiders. Okay, no one can come and share. Next comes is one man capital. Now who has invested the capital? Capital here means the money which is being invested to run the business. So who is having the capital? Whose capital it is? The single person who has invested in the, you can tell, in that particular business. Next comes is unlimited liability. Now understand this word unlimited liability. Two types of liabilities are there. limited liability and unlimited liability. For example, if you have taken the loan from the bank, at that time you have to pay the money, the loan amount to the bank. Okay, so for example, you are unable to pay the money to the bank. At that time, what happens? In limited liability, you don't have to sell your personal assets to pay the loan. But in unlimited liability, if a condition comes that you are unable to pay after selling the business assets also, you have to sell the personal assets also. That is the meaning of unlimited liability. Okay, you have to sell the private assets also if you are unable to pay the loan amount. Next comes is less legal formalities. If you are opening at your home only any shop, okay, so at that time no formalities are being required to fulfill of the government is not telling any taking any formality to start any business in your home. Okay, so in sole trade this is a best point, that less legal formalities are there, because if you go and see to set up a big business, so at that time government involvement is more. Government means you have to do the registration, you have to pay the money, and then only you will set up. Okay, so here less formalities are there. It is the good point. Next comes is one man control. Who is the owner? One man control means who is the owner? A single person is the owner, and he is the person who will control. He will manage what he wants. He will manage according to him only. No one is required, and the profits whatever he will earn he will keep. If losses are there, he will bear. No one will come and bear the losses. So there are certain characteristics of what? Sole trade. So your homework is to start the second chapter, but before that complete the first chapter, and from the starting here you have to write what is how many types of forms of business organization are there. Next is what is the meaning of sole proprietorship, and the third one is what are the characteristics of sole trade. You have to even explain these points are the headings. Okay, and you have to write and explain these points also. Thank you.